Very good morning everybody. Welcome back to Chandan Logics and you're watching YouTube live session on English and my name is Sham. So if you are a student preparing for SBI PO 2026 exam, this is for you. In this live session we are going to solve a very important SBI PO 2026 exam oriented mock test and we are going to have the explanation of the mock test. Before we start the session, I want to tell you this, guys. If you are writing SBI PO exam, as far as English is concerned, 2 points to remember. Point number 1 is to make sure that you are thorough with the rules of the grammar. Because I often observe students not good at grammar rules. They don't understand the rules of the grammar. They don't practice them properly. If you are not good at grammar rules, naturally you cannot solve questions like spotting errors. Number 2, be thorough with the vocabulary as much as possible. Vocabulary should be your strength. But of course, nobody is an expert in vocabulary, neither I. What is important is to try to learn as many as possible. Today's paper also is going to be mostly based on vocabulary. So you're going to experience a lot of information. You're going to learn a lot of things on vocabulary. So vocabulary is always the strength. Let's get started. I once again welcome you all to the Chandan Logics English YouTube live session. My name is Sham. Very good morning to everybody. Yes. So share this video to your friends preparing for SBI PO exam. And also don't forget to like this video if you honestly believe that the content which I am sharing is useful and informative. Like this video also so that the video will reach more people. In today's competition, what is important is practice, consistency and practice. Okay? English is never difficult. I always say this. In SBI PO kind of exams, English only looks difficult. English is not difficult. Okay? Let's get started once again. Yes, I welcome you all to the English class, guys, and SBI PO 2026. This session started straight away with passage, reading passage, correct? The session started straight away with the reading passage. So guys, you can start it right. Are you confident to get the sequence right? A, B, C, D, E, F. We have here 7 sentences now waiting on the board. How much time do you need, guys? Can you get the sequence in the best possible way? Can you make it fast, guys? Can you make it fast? I'm waiting for your answer. How much time do you need, guys? Maybe 2 minutes. Maximum 2 minutes is fine, right? Okay, chalo. Yes, guys. I think everybody knows the procedure. So, tack. 6 sentences. 6 sentences. F cannot be the first statement because it is a pronoun. Also is also a very important thing that it can't be the first sentence. E cannot be the first statement because as a result, it cannot be the first statement. Now C cannot be the first statement because these efforts, what efforts you are trying to say? It cannot be the first statement. It brings together. What is it? Nobody knows. It cannot be the first statement. And here, if you observe B and D sentences, here says the Vaibhav Fellowship. The Vaibhav Fellowship. Here says the fellowship. So here says the Vaibhav Fellowship. Here says the fellowship. So out of the 2 sentences, what do you think is the correct statement? Naturally, B is the correct statement, right? So done. Naturally, B is the correct statement, right? Done. So starting with B now, go ahead, guys. Starting with B now, go ahead. Now try to find out which sentence is the correct statement. Can you make it fast? Which sequence is the correct statement? Correct sequence. Yes, guys. Yes, I'm waiting for your answer. I'm waiting for your answer. Yes. It's easy to find the B, but what about the other statements? What about the other statements? Yes, guys, make it fast. This guys, make it fast. So B is the first statement done. Okay. So B is the first statement. Okay. What next? Now read the B. The IBPS Fellowship is a major initiative launched to boost India's research and innovative potential. So here you're talking about a particular fellowship. The name of the fellowship is IBPS Fellowship. Introduction is given. What is the fellowship talking about? It is a major initiative to launch boost India's research and innovation. So here the topic started, the story started, the story began. The story began. So after B, what could be the first statement? What could be the first statement, guys? What could be the first statement? Definitely not this one. As a result, could be the last statement most probably. Maybe the fellowship, yes, there is a chance. It brings together, yes, there is a chance. These efforts, no, because these efforts means what efforts? So before C statement, what should come is some efforts. Okay. It also promotes. You can't say also. If you want to say it also promotes, before that you should say something like it promotes something. It promotes something. So now you have A and you have D. It brings together. So most probably always remember the conventional, the traditional rule in jumbled is noun follows pronoun. Okay, noun follows pronoun. Okay, so here the IBPS Fellowship is one. It brings. So this is the pronoun. Noun follows pronoun. Noun follows pronoun. Okay, noun follows pronoun. It brings together leading scholars and professionals to collaboratively address national priorities. Okay, then what comes? It brings together leading schools and professionals to collaboratively address national priorities. The fellowship also, the fellowship enables partnership, yes, between researchers. So if you observe here, B is the opening statement. The topic began there. In the B, the story started, the story began, where you're talking about IBPS Fellowship introduction. After that, you're trying to say that fellowship encourages professionals and leaders to come together. And then it says it also enables partnership between Indian researchers and global experts. So now we have three sentences left. C, E and F. Can you find out what could be the next part of the sequence? What could be the next part of the sequence? Yes, guys. Here if you observe, enables, brings. So it is doing something. Now comes, it also promotes. Because already you have mentioned two sentences. What the fellowship is going to do. It brings together leaders and professionals. It also helps people of different domains. So like you have already mentioned two sentences. Now comes, it also promotes. It also promotes knowledge sharing, mentoring and skill development, etc., etc. Now if you observe, these three sentences have a common point. What is that common point? They have put some efforts. This IBPS Fellowship is trying to put some efforts. So naturally comes here, these efforts are directed towards solving pressing scientific as a result. So naturally this could be the last statement. I was able to do this in hardly 1 minute. What about you? If you take more than a minute, you're wasting time. You cannot waste time for jumbled sentences at all. You cannot waste time for jumbled sentences at all, guys. On one hand, you need to understand, not completely, but on one hand, you need to understand a little bit of the sentences. What is it trying to say? If you observe here, these efforts. So before this sentence C, there should be something where there should be many efforts, many efforts. So where are those efforts? Here there are some efforts, and here there are some efforts. Here there are some efforts. So if you observe here, A, D, F, these three sentences have some efforts. Now these efforts come. And as a result is the ending sentence. And naturally this is a normal beginning sentence. See, I'll tell you, English is all about mindset. English is all about mindset. I always say this, your mindset should be very confident, very focused and very positive. First of all, leave any kind of apprehension in your mind. I often see a lot of students with apprehensions. Can I get the sequence? Can I get the sequence? Why? If you don't believe in yourself, then who is going to believe in you? If you don't have self-confidence, then who is going to have self-confidence? See how simple the sentence is. So naturally, this is the opening sentence. This is the opening sentence. So B started here. Naturally, noun follows pronoun. So then comes A. And if you observe A sentence, then observe D sentence, then observe F sentence. These sentences talk about efforts. These sentences talk about efforts. And here say these efforts and then result as a result. If you observe here, I did not even focus on all the sentences. I did not read the sentences completely. What I have done is I have just tried to understand the gist of the sentence. If you are preparing for SBI PO, I think students must really realize this, that realize the fact that jumble statements should be your strength. So Swapna, I think you understand this. Naveen, I think you got it. And Khyati, I think you got it. So guys, what I'm trying to say, if you are not able to do jumbled in 1 minute, you need to practice jumbled regularly. I've practiced. Today, if I'm able to confidently solve an exercise like this in 1 minute, I have spent a lot of time and efforts to practice jumbled. Yeah, wish to hi, very good morning. So jumbled sentences must be practiced at least 10 minutes a day, 20 minutes a day. Try to spend jumbled. Try to spend time on jumbled. Okay. Before I go to the next section, third time, I have already revised 2 times. Third time also, I want to give you some shortcuts. It is a pronoun, can't be the first statement. As a result, can't be the first statement. The fellowship. Which fellowship? These efforts. Which efforts? It is a pronoun, can't be the first statement. So this is easy. Identification of the first statement is very easy. So the first statement is the Vaibhav fellowship. Noun. Naturally follows pronoun. Naturally follows pronoun. You should have a doubt, sir. Here also it is also pronoun. Yeah, it is also pronoun. But the problem is you cannot use it also promotes. No, the movie just started. No, so you can't use also. So if you observe A sentence, if you observe B sentence, if you observe this sentence, A, D, F, these 3 sentences talk about what is this fellowship doing? What is the purpose of this fellowship doing? So A, D, F, these efforts, and naturally result is conclusion as a result. You believe me guys, I'm telling you, I'm not lying. From the bottom of my heart, I want to say this. Jumbled statements is easy. What is needed is positive mindset. You should be very cool, but also practice. I hope you got the sequence now, right? Okay. So based on the sequence, anybody can get the right answer, right? No problem. Like, let's go to the question number. Wow, question number. I think we have only 5 questions from jumble. Now we have question number 6. I think is this passage or close test. It talks about passage. So we have wonderful paragraph and also a blank there. What is the paragraph talking about? Let us have a look at it. What is the paragraph? May 30th, startup Agnikul Cosmos achieved a significant milestone by successfully conducting the. I think this is about ISRO. This paragraph is about ISRO, space, satellites and all that. Maybe science and technology related article. Let us see if we can solve any questions without reading the paragraph. Any vocabulary based questions? Let us solve them first. Any vocabulary based questions? Yeah. Any vocabulary based questions? So far all content based. I think don't we have vocabulary based questions here? Yes, we have one wonderful question based on vocabulary. Prospect antonym. Guys fast. Can I have the answer? Prospect antonym. I'm ready. What about you guys? Prospect antonym. Fast, I'm waiting for your answer. What do you think is the antonym of the word prospect? Yes. What is the meaning of prospect? The meaning of prospect. The meaning of prospect. Prospect is chances. You know, chances. Prospect is chances. I think this business has good prospects. Prospects is chances. What is the opposite of prospects? What is the opposite of prospects, guys? So, prospect, certainties, claims, scouts, capabilities. Yes. What do you think is opposite of prospect? Yes, guys. Claims, scouts, capabilities. Waiting for your answer. I'm waiting for your answer. Yes, guys. Yes, guys. So basically, when we talk about prospects, chances. When we talk about prospect, chance. Chance means what? What is the meaning of chance? Maybe. It may happen, it may not happen. Prospect means there is a chance. It may happen, it may not happen. So prospect means there is a little chance. It may happen, may not happen. What is the opposite of that? Guarantee. Certainty is the answer. Guarantee. Certainty is the answer. Okay, guarantee. Certainty is the answer. Like I have told you in the beginning of the session, guys, this session has a lot of vocabulary. Okay, this session has a lot of vocabulary. Okay, and everybody knows claimants, who claim. Claimants means who claim. Capability is fine. What is the meaning of scout? Scout means people who are searching for something. People who are searching for something. People are searching for something. You know, they are called scouts. They are called scouts. So prospect means there is a chance, may or may not. Opposite is certainty. Certainty means guarantee. Okay. So question number 13, we have again filling the blank. Which of the following is the most suitable filling the blank? Yes, answer. Guys, I'm waiting for your answer. Answer fast. Yes, guys. So what is the sentence talking about here? Government must dash that. So government must dash that. What do you think? Government must dash that. Government must. See, first of all, what is the sentence? Bureaucratic and legal frameworks facilitate the free flow of knowledge. So this is a positive sentence, no? It is a positive sentence. Bureaucratic and legal frameworks facilitate the free flow of knowledge. It is a positive sentence. So when something is a positive thing, government will what? Support. Government must make sure, ensure. Option C. Government must ensure that, government must ensure that this happens or that happens. So government must ensure is the right answer. Government must ensure. Intensify is not suitable here, and require is out of context. Do you know the meaning of enfeeble? Enfeeble means make weak. Enfeeble means make weak. So you can't say government must make weak the chances. Government must ensure the chances. So here you're talking about, the government must do this to help the people. So government must ensure. Government must ensure. Easy question, right? Okay. I think 14th question is also based on vocabulary. Very easy word, right? What is the meaning of the word minimal? Answer please. What is the meaning of the word minimal? Answer guys. Very easy question, no? I'm not giving you timer because easy questions. So minimal means what? Minimal means very less, very limited. Second option, minimal, very limited. When we say minimal, it means very limited. Easy question. Minimal, very limited. So insignificant is something not important. Excessive is huge, lot. Advanced is advanced. So minimal means very less, very limited. Minimal means very less, very limited. So from the paragraph, we could answer 3 questions. without reading the paragraph. Any more? I think this question can be answered only if you read the paragraph. So what I'm trying to say is paragraph, yes, paragraph is about space research, satellite and all that. But 3 questions could be answered just in 30-40 seconds, correct? Okay. Rest of the questions also we will try if there is enough time today. So if you are a student preparing for competitive exams, you can go to Chandan Logics. There is a course called free course. In that free course, you have absolutely free practice exercises on English from different topics like this. 7,000 plus practice questions are all yours. If you want English classes from basic to advanced, you can contact this number and get the English classes. And if you are preparing for police exams, also you have English classes. Okay. For police students, we have classes in Telugu also. And guys, RRB Group D, we have a crash course. And if you are preparing for RRB Group D, you can get this course, complete syllabus. You can get the lectures. Wonderful close test. Wonderful close test. So can you answer this A option, guys? Can you answer this A option? I'll give you only 30 seconds time. 30 seconds time. Anybody answer? 30 seconds time. Anybody answer? Yes. Yes. What is the question talking about? World Environment Day, June 5th is a significant event that seeks to dash awareness about environmental issues. So every year June 5th we have a World Environment Day, right? You guys tell me, what do we do? Forget about taking the photographs and posting them on social media and all that. In general, every year June 5th World Environment Day, what do you do? What does the government do? We try to dash awareness about environment. So is it a positive word or a negative word? Positive word. Don't look at the options, just see the sentence. So what can come there? What can come there? What can come there? You try to create awareness. You try to increase awareness, correct? You try to create awareness, correct? But look at the options here. There should be some positive word, right? My dear friends, I'll tell you something. Daunt is a negative word. Daunt means give trouble, give problem. Oppress is a negative word. Oppress means discourage. Galvanize is a positive word. Do you know the meaning of galvanize? Inspire. Galvanize is inspire. This is the answer. Galvanize is inspire. This is the answer. Every year June 5th, World Environment Day, what do? We try to galvanize the awareness about environment. Galvanize is the answer. Foment is not a positive word, guys. Foment is a negative word. Vishnu, what is the meaning of foment? Foment means provoke. In Telugu we say rachakottadam. In Telugu we say rachakottadam. In English we say provoke. Provoke means forcibly incite anger among others. So foment is not a positive word. Foment is a negative word. And espouse is out of context here. Espouse means help. Espouse means guide. Here you don't say guide awareness. You should create awareness. You should galvanize awareness. I repeat, daunt is giving trouble. Oppress is discourage. Foment is a negative word. And espouse is helping. Galvanize means motivate people. Inspire. Galvanize is a right word. Okay. So how was your performance in the first question? You didn't get the right answer? Don't worry. Try now. This day highlights the importance of dash ecosystems. Answer please. June 5th every year highlights the importance of dash ecosystem. Answer please. Yes guys. Yes. Answer please. See, today's vocabulary is slightly challenging, right? Do you know the meaning of revile? Do you know the meaning of reviling? Reviling means insulting somebody very badly. It is a negative word. Insulting. Okay. Do you know the meaning of subjugate? This is also negative word. You know subjugate? Subjugate means bringing somebody into your control forcibly. Subjugate means forcibly take into control. And engendering is a neutral word. The meaning of engendering is give rise to, produce. Engendering means give rise to, produce. Engendering is give rise to, produce. Engendering is give rise to, produce. Do you know the meaning of desiccate, my dear friends? What is desiccate, my dear friends? So desiccate means remove the moisture. Desiccate means remove water. Remove moisture. Now we have revitalize. This is perfectly positive word and this is the answer. So the meaning of revitalize means refresh. So every year June 5th Environmental Day, what is important? The importance of revitalizing the ecosystem. As the citizens living on the earth, as the humans living on the earth, we have to revitalize the ecosystem. We have to revitalize the ecosystem, okay? So revitalize the ecosystem, okay? So revitalize means refresh, create again new things. It's like renew. It's like a renew, okay? Sometimes we renew the policy, no? Like that, okay? So vocabulary is challenging. That is why every time I say this, as a student preparing for SBI PO level of exams, vocabulary should not be your weakness. Vocabulary should be your strength. What next? Okay. If you didn't get the right answers in the first two questions, try now. Try now. Try to get the third answer perfect. I'll read the sentence once for you. Among many pressing concerns on deforestation, pollution, climate change, which continue to dash the natural world. So what is he trying to say, guys? There are many problems like deforestation, that and this. They are constantly doing what to the nature? They're doing what? Yes, answer. They're doing what? Answer. Problems like deforestation and other problems. They're doing what to the nature? Yes. They're doing what to the nature? Yes. So problems like deforestation and that problem, this problem, what are they doing? They are aggravating the problems. Aggravate means make worse. Already the problem is big. Now you are making the problem bigger. That is called aggravate. Already the problem is big. Now you are making the problem bigger. That is called aggravate. Okay, that's called aggravate. So when we say aggravating something, it means you are making the problem worse. You are making the problem worse. That's called aggravate. Aggravate means making the problem worse. Okay. What about the other options? I think everybody knows this option, SOH. SOH means reduce. SOH means decrease. So aggravate means make worse. Okay. SOH means decrease. I think everybody knows baffle. Baffle means confused. Yesterday I was baffled when I heard the news. I was baffled when I heard the news. I was confused. Everybody knows thwart. Thwart means prevent, stop. Even obviate also prevent, stop. Obviate also prevent, stop. Thwart is also prevent, stop. Obviate also prevent, stop. Okay. I repeat second time. Problems like deforestation, that problem, this problem, they're aggravating the situation. Means they're making the situation worse. Remaining options, SOH is decrease, baffle is confuse, obviate and thwart are synonyms, prevent, stop doing something. You're right, chaos. You're right. See, vocabulary is challenging today, no? Okay, let's try the fourth sentence. I'll read the sentence once for you. I'll read the sentence. By fostering a sense of collective responsibility, World Environment Day aims to dash sustainable living. So, World Environment Day aims to dash sustainable living. Aims, which means positive, no? Now answer please. Now answer please. Now answer please. Guys, now answer please. Yes, answer please. Answer please. Yes. Naturally, promote is the only option which is positive there, right? Only promote is the option which is positive there, right? Okay, promote is the answer. Only promote is a positive option here. Rest of the options are negative. Like for example, sabotage. Sabotaging means destroying something. Sabotaging means destroying something. And abjure. Abjure means renounce something, leave something in the middle. Abjure means leave something in the middle, leave something in the middle. Debase means, disturb. Debase means disturb. And then stymie. Stymie means, obstruct, like prevent, create some trouble, create some trouble, create some problem. So all four options are negative, only promote is positive. Only promote is positive. Yes, I have said that in the beginning of the session. Today's session is going to be very challenging, especially vocabulary is huge. Vocabulary is huge. Every part of the section, vocabulary is huge. Okay. So, can you try this fifth answer? I'll read the sentence for you once. It is crucial to dash environmental education. Answer. It is crucial to dash environmental education. Answer. Only 20 seconds. Only 20 seconds. Answer. Yes. Yes. Out of the options that you see here, only one option is positive, guys. That is effectuate is the only positive option. So naturally that is the answer. Remaining options are negative, 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 negative. Only effectuate is the only positive option. Remaining options are negative, 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 negative. You can follow that trick also, but at least to say whether a vocabulary is positive or negative, you should have some basic knowledge of vocabulary, right? If you observe, so far I haven't discussed too many shortcuts, because when vocabulary is dominating the question paper, your tricks don't work every time. Okay. Of course, there is one trick, that is effectuate is the only positive option, remaining options are negative. But at least to say this, you should have that knowledge of what is effectuate. So effectuate means cause. Effectuate means cause, produce. So it is a responsibility to, it is crucial to effectuate environmental education. So we must create environmental education. We must produce environmental education. We must effectuate environmental education. Okay. So we must effectuate environmental education. That is the answer. Remaining options, I think you know. Attenuate means decrease. Attenuate means reduce, decrease. And inhibit, maybe inhibit is also prevent. Inhibit also stop doing something, prevent. And prevaricate is a kind of remove, like prevaricate is a very harsh word. Prevaricate means oppose, like you don't like something, oppose. And then squelch. Squelch means suppress. Squelch means suppress, depress, hinder. In one way I can say attenuate, squelch, inhibit, prevaricate are all like negative words. The meaning is also very close. Reduce the importance of something. Reduce the importance of something. Only this is a positive word, effectuate, which means produce something. In a simpler way, effectuate is produce, remaining options are kill. So vocabulary is always there. Oh, finally, successfully, we have completed this cloze test. Every question is a nightmare. 5 questions in the cloze test. Each question has 5 options. So 5 5s are 25 vocabulary we have learned. Of course, maybe 5 words are easy. At least we have learned 15 to 20 wonderful vocabulary. What do you think? Vocabulary domination. It's like vocabulary, vocabulary domination. Correct? Inhibit. Yeah, inhibit means stop, prevent. I'll give you one example of inhibit. Laziness inhibits success. Laziness inhibits success. Ego. Ego inhibits growth. Correct, Khyati? Ego inhibits growth. I can say arrogance inhibits respect. Fear inhibits success. So inhibit means stop, prevent. Okay, after a very tedious exercise on jumble sentence and then prevent positive word. Yeah, prevent can be positive word. Prevent can be positive word. But in that sentence, what is the meaning of the sentence? That is important. Here he is talking to say, here he was trying to say, here he was trying to say, it is crucial to dash education. Do you want to prevent education? No, right? The sentence is also important. It is crucial dash education. It is crucial to stop education? No. It is crucial to suppress education. It is crucial to reduce education. It is crucial to prevent education. No. It is crucial to create education. No. Kathy, done? So that's very important. Okay. Okay, after a tedious vocabulary struggle, now let us hope some easy exercise. Oh my God. Vocabulary, 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 vocabulary. I am sure today most of the questions, the students' expression should be this. What do you think, Vishnu? Right? Yes, today every question, every part of the question paper, every part of the question paper, this is what the students would feel. Vocabulary, vocabulary, vocabulary. But Shyam sir always talks about vocabulary. The students who learn vocabulary every day will have this expression. They will enjoy. Vocabulary is a beautiful journey. They will enjoy. What do you think, Khyati? That is why I always say learn vocabulary. Learn vocabulary. Okay, question number 21. Try this. Question number 21. Try this. If you can get the answer done. 21. Try this. Yes. Answer. Yes, guys. Answer. Yeah, answer. The village elder spoke with quiet dash. So here already something is there. The village elderly man spoke with quiet dash. How did he speak? Did he speak with arrogance? Did he speak with timidity? Timidity means fear. Did he speak with authority? Did he speak with jokes? I think spelling is wrong. Vigor. Did he speak with courage? Did he speak with courage? So how did he talk? Did he talk arrogantly? Did he talk in fear? Did he talk in boss tone? Did he talk in funny way? Did he talk in vigor? Nobody knows, because we don't know who that person is and how he would have talked. No idea. And though his words were few, they carried a weight. Now see here, this is the clue. Even though that fellow, that elderly man talked very less, his words carried a weight. Carried a weight means positive. His words carried a weight means positive. So here positive should come, correct? Here positive should come, correct? Positive should come, correct? And here also, that seemed to dash through the crowd. Positive, 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 positive. My dear friends, arrogance is negative, remove. Timid is fear, negative, remove. How could he talk in a silly way? Humor means funny way, no, negative. Of course, this is positive. Vigor is positive. Vigor means courage. Authority is courage. Vigor is courage. Now, his words dash through the crowd, ripple through the crowd, echo through the crowd. Both are very close. But the answer is ripple. Why? Because in prepositions we say ripple through. In prepositions we say ripple through. In the class prepositions we say ripple through. Ripple through. Okay. So the answer is second option. Sir, that is fine, sir. Arrogance, okay. Timid, okay. Authority, humor, vigor. But what about the other vocabulary, sir? See, vanish means disappear. Vanish means disappear. Vanish, disappear. Basically, drift means move. Drift means move. Move from one place to another place. Echo means sound. Sound travel. Meander is also simply move aimlessly. Meander means simply move aimlessly. But among all the options, preposition through is there, no? So ripple through comes. And he spoke with authority because elderly man speaks with authority. Oh my goodness. Every question today is throwing vocabulary challenge. 22, one more vocabulary challenge. Try to find the answer. 22, one more vocabulary challenge. 22, one more vocabulary challenge. Get the answer done. Answer fast. Yes, guys. Vocabulary challenge. Panchayati elder. Panchayati elder. Okay. So, I want your answer. I want your answer. I want your answer. Shall we do one thing? Shall we do one thing? Before we see the question, shall we try the options? Positive, negative. Let us not read the question. Let us see the options positive, negative, positive, negative. Let me start from fourth option. Do you know wavering? Wavering and confusing both are same. Wavering and confusing both are same. So wavering means confusing. Minus, 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 minus. So silence, okay. Neutral word. Mellow means very weak. Mellow means something not strong. Mellow means very weak. Alienate means separate. Alienate means separate. Minus. Apathy means having no interest. Apathy means having no interest. Minus. Fragile is very, very weak. Very, very delicate. Minus. Fragile is very, very weak. Very, very delicate. Minus. Dismiss is dismiss. Minus. Inspire is positive. Tenacious means never give up attitude. Oh my goodness of India. What do you think? What do you think? I don't think today we can finish this paper in one session. By 9 o'clock, I don't think we will finish this paper. But no hurry, because each question is taking a lot of time. If possible, I think if needed, if possible, if needed, I will plan part 2 of this paper. Because this paper needs part 2, genuinely. Because beautiful paper, beautiful vocabulary. Tenacious means correct, Sharanya, never give up attitude. I want to be tenacious in my life. I want my students to be tenacious. I actually would love to give you more vocabulary, additional vocabulary here. But the problem is, this paper itself has too many vocabulary. If I add some more vocabulary, that becomes a mess. That leads to more stress. So I'm not adding too many vocabulary here. Okay, but anyways, understand the vocabulary. Second time I'll repeat. Wavering means unstable. Wavering means unstable. Wavering means, indecisive. Wavering means, fickle-minded people. Wavering means volatile nature. Wavering means volatile nature. Confuse is also negative word. Both negative, both negative. Mellow means very weak. Silence is silence. Fragile is very weak. Dismiss. Apathy means having no interest. Alienate is separate. But let us read the sentence also once, at least for the God's sake. Even during many problems, many failures, her spirit remained tenacious and she began to inspire others. Wow. Okay. Question number 23. Let us hope some easy question. No way, guys. No way, guys. No way, guys. He's playing literally with vocabulary. He's playing literally with vocabulary. Oh my goodness. Giddy, tribute, joyful, narrative, glorious, monumental, ominous, testament, rustic, spectacles. I think 50% is fine, but 50% not sure. Try this answer. Guys, try this answer. Guys, try this answer. Guys, try this answer. Any answer? Make it fast, make it fast. Yes, make it fast. Yes, answer. Anybody answer? The castle stood in dash silence under the moonlight. Its broken towers and cracked stones, a silent dash to forgotten wars. Wow, what a question this is. Thoroughly enjoyed. Yes, what could be the answer, guys? What could be the answer, guys? You're talking about a castle. Dash is silence. Castle is a kind of building. Okay, castle means a kind of building. See, you may not know all the words. You may not know the meanings of all the words. But try to find some way. You're talking about a building, and the building remained a dash in silence under the moonlight. And you said broken towers. So there is a building where there are towers which are broken. And the cracked stones. The stones are cracked. And they're all what? Dash to forgotten wars. My goodness. Wars happened before. Once upon a time, hundreds of years ago, wars happened. And these broken towers, cracked stones, they're all what? Dash of the wars. In a simple language, they're all like memories of the wars, correct? Like for example, today you visit some place. You visit a fort. And then there is a broken tower. And the tourist guide will tell you, sir, this broken tower is the memory where in the year 1675 the war happened and this incident happened. So they're all like memories. They're all like proofs. Proofs. It is like evidence. It is like what? Evidence. Once upon a time wars happened. What is the evidence? The evidence is broken towers, cracked stones. They're all like evidence. Broken towers, cracked stones. They're all like evidence. Broken towers, cracked stones. They're all like evidence. So here you're talking about proofs. Among all the options, which vocabulary has the meaning proof? Among all the options, which vocabulary has the meaning proof? Which vocabulary has a meaning proof? Testament is the answer. Testament means proof. Testament means proof. Testament means proof. Testament means evidence. Testament means proof. Testament means evidence. Testament means proof. Testament means evidence. That is the answer. Now let me also explain the vocabulary, guys. All vocabulary let me explain. First option, giddy. Giddy means very silly. Giddy means very silly. I think everybody knows tribute. Tribute means respect. Tribute means honor, respect. Everybody knows joyful. Everybody knows narrative. Everybody knows glorious, great, monumental, very, very, very important. Do you know the meaning of the vocabulary ominous? Ominous means some danger. Ominous means some danger. Some problem is going to come. Some problem is going to come. Testament means proof. Testament means proof. Rustic means very bad. Raw and rustic. Rustic means very bad. Spectacles. What is spectacles, Vishnu? Khyati, what is spectacles? Sharanya, what is spectacles? Naveen. Chandu, what is spectacles? Are you talking about the spectacles that we wear? Like right now I have spectacles in my hand. Am I talking about these spectacles? No, spectacles has one more meaning. Spectacles has one more meaning. What is that? Something very captivating. Spectacles means something very attractive. Something very attractive. Something very captivating. Something very, special. I think spectacles is a word that you must know, because if you watch movies, Vishnu, I think recently, I will give you an example of relevant example so that you will understand. Like recently, Toxic movie trailer has come. I don't know if you have watched it. If you watch the Toxic movie trailer, which has been released recently, in the climax of, at the end of the trailer, they use the word spectacles. Observe it again. You will understand. Even you can learn a lot of vocabulary from movies. In the recent movie Toxic trailer, they have used the word spectacles, not the spectacles we wear. Fascinating. They have used the word spectacles in a different way. Oh my goodness. So that 23rd question is done finally after a lot of hard work. 24. Let us hope some easy question. No way. 24. Uproar, fidget, humdrum, scatter, blare, jolt, resonance, linger, erupt, discord, resonance, blare, discord, erupt. Lot of vocabulary. Lot of vocabulary. Can you try? Lot of vocabulary. Can you try? Can you try the answer? Can you try the answer? Can you try the answer? Yes, guys. Too many vocabulary today. Yes. Answer. Answer. Yes. Yes, guys. Too many vocabulary. Too many vocabulary. Yes. Answer, please. Answer, please. As the final notes of the symphony faded, a deep dash filled the concert hall, leaving the audience to dash in quiet awe. As the final notes of the symphony faded, a deep dash filled the concert hall, leaving the audience to. So first of all, what are you talking about? Concert hall. Concert hall means music. Concert means some musical event. Concert means some kind of guitar, violin, piano, whatever. Some music, some singing and all that. Okay? Concert hall. So as the final notes of the symphony faded, means the whole event was over, almost it ended, then a deep dash filled. Here the word used is a deep dash filled. Students, I'll give you a very important suggestion. If you face vocabulary based questions, tough questions like this, so you have to be very positive. Read the sentences 5-6 times. You understand? Break the sentence into parts. Break the sentence into parts. Read the sentence 5-6 times. First time you read the sentence, you will find it difficult. Fourth time, fifth time, you will find it easy because a deep dash filled. What is a better word for filled? A deep. See? Deep dash filled in the room. Filled. Resonance. Resonance means sound, strong sound, deep sound. Resonance means reflection of the sound waves. See, I'm giving you a very important suggestion, Sharanya. Everybody listen carefully. If you have tough questions like this, don't get frantic. Divide the sentence into parts. Read them 3-4 times. Somewhere you will understand. A deep dash filled. Resonance, filled, reflection, echo, reflection, filled in the room. Because of that, what happened? Audience had to linger. Linger means no movement. Linger means stay in the same position. Linger means stay in the same position. Linger means what? Stay in the same position. So audience had to linger in the same position. Audience had to linger in the same position. Linger means remain in the same position. Linger means remain in the same position. So there is a beautiful musical program happened and everybody is so happy that they don't want to leave the hall. They are simply in the same positions. Linger means in the same position, no movement. Now let me also explain the other options. Blare means loud noise. Blare means loud noise. Okay, and also you know what is the meaning of jolt? Jolt means some hit. Jolt means some hit. Both are negative. Do you know humdrum? Humdrum means some kind of chaos. Humdrum means some kind of disorder, confusion. And scatter is also negative word. Both negative. Uproar means what? Uproar, revolution, revolt. Rebellion, uproar. This is also negative word. You know, fidgeting means some kind of restless. Fidgeting means some kind of restless behavior. Fidgeting means restless behavior, moving here and there, looking here and there, biting the nails, tapping the feet, some kind of restless behavior. When you're waiting for somebody, when you're waiting for your exam result, when you're waiting outside the interview hall, you fidget, restless behavior. But both are negative. Discord means no friendship. Discord means no unity, no friendship. Discord means no unity, no friendship, negative. Erupt, volcano eruption, all negative. Probably this can be some better option because it is either neutral word or it is positive word. Slightly neutral, slightly positive word. Slightly neutral, slightly positive word. So guys, I felt this session needs part 2. No sir, that's fine sir. Leave the remaining questions, leave the other questions sir. Next session start with a new paper. If that is your opinion, I have no problem. But guys, if you genuinely believe this paper is so important that every question there is a lot to learn. Because in SBI PO level, we should only practice tough papers. Genuinely in the last few days, whatever papers we have practiced, they are easy to moderate. I know, everybody knows. Because we have designed papers like that. If we start YouTube live sessions in a tough paper, some students will not watch the video. They will feel, oh my god, the paper is too tough. This is not for me. So we can't scare the students. We can't frighten the students with difficult papers from the starting itself. So we have started easily, but slowly we want to increase the difficulty level. So this paper, let us Bahubali part 2. Bahubali part 2. Let us see part 2 tomorrow morning. Okay, nice paper. I thoroughly enjoyed. I'm sure you also must have enjoyed. Why don't you try one homework? Meanwhile, why don't you try one homework? I'll give you one homework. Maybe 25th question is a homework. 25th question is a homework. Get your answer in the comment section. Thank you so much for being wonderful audience. And tough papers only give us kick. Okay. Chalo, let me meet you tomorrow. Good luck, all the best. Guys, you're not giving feedback. Share your feedback, so that we will understand how the things are going. If any changes can be made, we will make it. Leave your feedback. Part 2, Bahubali part 2, tomorrow. See you soon.